guys, this is the Working Money Podcast with host Michelle Wong, and I have a great guest. She's also the host and publisher of Realty 411, Linda Pliagas. Hi, Linda.
Hi, how are you?
I am doing great. This is the first time that I'm here at her event and getting to see her face to face since the last time that you were on my show and doing an interview. And my God, I'm so excited. I can't contain myself.
Thank you.
So, Linda, tell us about your expo.
Okay. Well, we have complimentary real estate investing events all over the country, from Manhattan, Long Island, all the way to San Francisco, Seattle, all the way to Dallas and South Padre Island. And our mission is to provide people with information about real estate, whether they're just, beginning, or they may not be investors, but they are thinking about investing in real estate, all the way to very sophisticated commercial real estate investors. We reach all of them and everyone, and our goal is to share more knowledge, more information. We want them to also meet the exhibitors, the sponsors, the companies that believe in us and help us spread our mission of providing complimentary real estate information to the masses. Most other events, they charge hundreds of dollars to attend events, whether they're conferences or expos, and we open the doors and have free complimentary events for everyone, which is really amazing considering the high costs of producing events at nice venues like this. But we make it happen thanks to the generous sponsors that we have, and most of them have been with us for many, many years.
No, that's great that you have these sponsors to support you.
Yes.
And this is a great cause. More so where every year there are more real estate investors coming into the industry, and to have a resources, having areas for them to go and really get educated and gain knowledge from experts that are doing this on a day-to-day is amazing.
Thank you.
And especially nationwide. I mean, nationwide, guys, that is state to state. And we follow each other on social media, and all the time, every other weekend I see that you're traveling to Texas, you're traveling to another part of California, and it's like, oh my God, Linda is always on. She's a woman on a mission, a woman on a go, and that's one of the things that I just find amazing that you do. And on top of that, you have these magazines, these publications that you put out there as well, and that's, oh my God, I'm just like lost for words.
Thank you. Yeah, well, it's something that's very important to me. I could literally be doing anything I want with my day, because I've already replaced my monthly income, which I should be making in as a journalist or in media. I replaced that already with the rental income that I get from my real estate. So if I wanted to, I could be doing nothing. I mean, I could literally be retired and, enjoying my life and traveling or whatever. But this gives me so much pleasure. Knowing, first of all, I get to meet great people like you and all the people that are here today who want to get to that next level of success. And I get to meet great people. I get to travel all over the country. And, I'm just really blessed. And I want to share as much knowledge and information as I can so that other people can also benefit, because I remember what it was like. It wasn't very long ago that I used to have to commute 2 hours a day to bring a paycheck home. And I would be on the freeway, an hour and a half to get to work and an hour on the way back. Like 2.5 hours a day. And that was really hard. And also I remember what it was like to work for a boss or a company that you really don't want to work for, that you just have to do it because of that paycheck. Um, that was my life. I mean, I don't come from money. I put myself through college, waiting tables, being a nanny. We started from literally ground zero. And by the age of 39, I was able to pay off my home mortgage. Now that I'm in my 40s, we have other properties that are also paid off free and clear. And all this has happened because I've been buying, holding, and then selling real estate for the past 20 years. And that's how it's done. And you know what, Michelle? There's a lot of different niches and a lot of different investment vehicles in this arena. There's commercial, single family, notes, trust sale, tax liens, trust sales, everything. There's so many different avenues. And for me, it was just a buy and hold situation. I did it the easiest way you possibly can, which is I would do my research. I would find a property that was of value, that was a great deal. I'd secure it and buy it, and then I would just hold on to it. When I started, I would get mortgages on everything. Sometimes I wouldn't have the money to put down as a down payment, so I would either borrow that from a private lender or maybe some of my family members because they did help us in the beginning to get started. And that's how I did it. So I'm not doing anything really fancy. When it comes to investing in your money, I always say you have to do what feels comfortable for you. And if it's so complicated that you cannot explain it or thoroughly understand it, you shouldn't be doing it. You should only invest in the things that you feel really comfortable with and invest in what you know so that you don't lose any money. Because it can be risky. Real estate is risky and people do get hurt, and I've seen individuals lose their money, and we don't want that as either.
Yeah, I can definitely can relate. Willie and I in the beginning went to a lot of networking events and just going through the motions of trying to connect with people that could either mentor us or possibly collaborate on a particular project. And there's two factors that I find difficult. One is actually connecting with someone that understands how the real estate investing works.
Yes.
And also connecting with them and that they have the same vision that we do. And the other side of it is also the fact that there's so many new people that are coming into the industry,
Mm-hmm.
and they are not properly educated.
Mm-hmm.
They make it seem like it's for them. They think it's very simple,
Mm-hmm.
just by other people around them,
Yeah.
or TV channels, shows. And my whole take is that it's not that easy. You
Yes.
have to really dedicate your time
Mm-hmm.
to it, and having an area, a place that you can go and really make those connections with the right people that would be able to give you that was very challenging for us. And we, like I said, we went to a couple of events here and there, but it wasn't in the sense where they say that, hey, I'll work with you, but they never follow through.
Yes.
Or they might not they're not as knowledgeable as we thought. So there were a few hiccups here and there,
Mm-hmm.
but overall it's just a great industry to be in.
Yes.
And it's just finding your fit, your niche, the market that you want to really tackle.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that overall what you're doing is phenomenal.
Thank
and
you.
being able to do that nationwide and provide that those tools and resources for people to utilize, that's phenomenal.
Thank you, thank you. And I just want to make a point that, a lot of people think that in order to be successful in real estate, you have to buy a lot of properties. You have to, start buying that 150 unit building and that sky rise and all. And yes, of course, people who do that can be very successful, and that's a great goal. But don't be intimidated, because guess what? Even if you add one or two rental properties to your portfolio, you're going to be doing so much better than the average person, especially once you retire, once you're no longer working and those assets are paid off. That's the best Social Security that anybody can have, really. And that's why, we do this, because we want to let people know that don't be intimidated. You don't need to have 50 houses in order to make it or be successful. Even if you have one or two rental properties in your home, wow, that could be wonderful. Just think, when you retire, you're going to have your house paid off and you're going to have two rental properties paid off. That's powerful. That could really help people just, have them have a much better life, especially as they get older and they no longer are able to work the way they used to when they were young.
Yeah, absolutely. And one of the other things that being in this particular industry is you have to have passion for
Yes.
it. For me, when I came into the industry, I'm still a real estate agent. I still do that. But the reason why I got into it is because I had such a passion for real estate.
Yes.
And it's not just the deals itself, it's the whole development, the construction part of that, the architecture. It's just everything in general. You have to really have that love for it.
Yeah.
And I get fascinated every day, especially being in New York City.
Right.
You're always looking at buildings. It's like, wow, how long did it take to construct that?
Yes.
And look at the architecture of that skyrise. It's
Yeah.
so amazing. But also the homes. You have lines of the homes and seeing how that was constructed.
Yeah.
It's just, everything about it is so amazing. And being in an industry like that, there's so many things that you can do.
Yes.
And it's just finding that fit where that you make that connection and just going forward with it.
Oh, absolutely. And what's interesting, Michelle, as you travel around the country like we do, we see, just the way you mentioned, the different properties and buildings. They're so unique in every region. Like, Los Angeles, they have their own types of properties and look, and Long Island and New York, they have their own unique look, and their properties are, they're different. They look different. The structure's different. If you go to Florida, they're so different. Texas, they're very unique. They're all brick. So every region has a unique way of building, real estate and their properties locally. And it's just so fascinating to see that. It really is. And the beauty with the knowledge that you get in real estate is you can literally drop yourself in any part of the country or the world for that matter. And once you have the knowledge of real estate, you can take that knowledge and make money in any market around the world. You don't even have to live in the US. With the knowledge that you have in real estate, you can make money anywhere in the world, applying the principles of buying value properties, adding more value to them by doing either rehabs or painting them or something, holding on to them, renting them out, and then selling them for a profit later once they go up in value, or keeping them and refinancing and pulling that money out and buying more. That type of knowledge, you can take that anywhere and make money.
Absolutely. 100%. So Linda, for our listeners and viewers, where can they reach you?
Sure. Well, they can go to our website, which is Realty 411 realtymagazine.com. We just bought the domain realty411.com, so if you type that in, it'll take you straight to our website. And we also have realty411expo.com. They can buy a subscription of the magazine. Even if they Google Realty 411, they're going to have access to a lot of our back issues where they can download them at no charge, and they can print out the page they want to, the article they want to read, and print that out, and it's complimentary.
Okay. So when is the next time you'll be right here in New York? When is the
Sure.
date?
We're going to have another event in Midtown Manhattan on October the 14th, and everyone's invited to attend. Again, it will be complimentary, which is like incredible because New York is really expensive.
Oh yes, definitely.
And the venue there costs us more than anywhere else in the country, but we're still committed to having a complimentary event where anybody and everybody can come in at no charge and learn and get some great networking and connections.
So there you have it, guys. We were here at the Expo. We got a little bit of insight of what's going on with some of the real estate investors, a few of the sponsors as well, and we also got a little bit of advice from Linda herself. So guys, take in all of this information, try to apply it, execute it, and until the next time, this is the Work Your Money Podcast. Bye guys. Hi guys, this is Michelle Wong from the Work Your Money Podcast. If you like this video, subscribe down below.